Hey, math kiddos, today we're going to talk about adding scientific notation. We're going to talk about what happens when a base is the same, when a power is different, and we're adding, or what happens when the base is the same and the power is the same. So the first thing we're going to talk about is what happens when the power is the same. So we have this equation right here where it's asking us to solve the addition of 3.8 times 10 to the third plus 4.3 times 10 to the third. If I look at the powers of the base of 10, they are the same power. So this one's 3 and this one is also 3. So because that is the case, I'm able to just add them right away. So in my solution, 10 is there, and also this 3 is here. I don't add them. I don't add the bases together. I just keep the power the same. So that 3 is there. The multiplication stays the same. That doesn't change. It's still multiplication. So then now we're just gonna add this part of the problem together. So 8 plus 3 is 11. My decimal is still there. And then I carry the 1, and then 4 plus 3 plus 1, that is 8. So my answer is 8.1 times 10 to the third power. I have to be careful to make sure I have to look at the number that's in front of the decimal. And in order for it to be in scientific notation, the number has to be greater or equal to 1, but less than 10. And because 8 is less than 10, I know that this is in scientific notation. Okay, now we're working on the next problem. We want to add 5.2 times 10 to the 6th power plus 3.5 times 10 to the 6th power. You can go ahead and pause the video, see if you can figure it out on your own, and then check your answers afterward. Once again, we're trying to figure out the solution of 5.2 times 10 to the 6th power plus 3.5 times 10 to the 6th power. Once again, we're looking at our base, and both of our bases are 10. They're raised to a power of 6. This one is 6, as well as this one is 6. So I know that I can just add them together. So I end up with a base of 10 to the 6th power in my solution. And then that is going to be multiplied. And then now that I've done that part, I'm just adding the other parts together. So 5 plus 2 is 7. And 5 plus 3 is 8. So it looks like my answer is 8.7 times 10 to the 6th power. Once again, we want to look at this number right here just to make sure that it is a number that is less than 10, but greater than or equal to 1. In this case, the number is 8. And once again, 8 is less than 10, but greater than or equal to 1. So this is our scientific notation. All right, now we have another one. Go ahead and try this one on your own. There is a little bit of a difference with this one. Let's see if you can figure it out. And go ahead and pause the video while you're working on it, and then get back from here. All right, so we have 6.8 times 10 to the 5th power plus 4.5 times 10 to the 5th power. Once again, we're looking at this base. The base is 10, both of them. And the power, however, are both 5s, which is awesome, which means that we're just going to add them together. So power is 5, power is 5. So that means in our answer, we will have a power of 10 being raised to the 5th power. Sorry, I can't talk right now. And as always, there's going to be a multiplication part there. That doesn't change. Stays the same. And we're just going to add the numbers together. So 8 plus 5 is 13. And then carry the 1. And then 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 1 is 11. So it looks like our answer is 11.3. However, in order for something to be in scientific notation, once again, this number, this number right here, and I'm going to highlight it in red, it has to be a number that is less than 10 or a number that is greater, and a number that is greater than or equal to 1. So right now, this is not in scientific notation. So we need to create a number that is in scientific notation. And the way that we do that is we move the decimal, the times needed in order to get a number that is that meets that requirement of being greater than 1 or equal to 1, but less than 10. So if I do move it over one place value to the left, my answer now is 1.13, where this number 1 is now meeting the requirement of being greater than or equal to 1, but less than 10. And my multiplication is still there. But because we did move this decimal point over, we have to change the power of the 10 so that it still remains the same true value if I were to put the number in standard form. So because I moved it over to the left, where I made the number smaller, my power needs to be larger, so that I can make sure that I'm keeping that number the same. So because I moved it over one place value, my power is now 1 power higher. If I made the number larger, then my power would have went down a little bit. So once again, my answer is 1.13 times 10 to the 6th power. So now we have a new one. Let's see if you can do this one. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to. If you forgot, you can go back to the previous time and kind of follow my process through. Okay, so we have 9 plus 0.2 times 10 to the 3rd power, and we're adding that to 7.6 times 10 to the 3rd power. So once again, our bases are the same. So when the bases are the same, we just keep them the same. So in our answer, we'll have 10 to the 3rd power as normal, which is kind of cool. We don't have to worry about it. We do add the numbers together. 6 plus 2 is 8. And then 9 plus 7 is 16. So once again, we have this situation where the number that is in front of the decimal is greater than 10. So once again, this is not scientific notation. In order for it to be scientific notation, the number that's in front of the decimal has to be less than 10, but greater than or equal to 1. So we need to move our decimal point over. Let me try that again, sorry. We need to move our decimal point. We need to move our decimal point over so that we can create a number that follows that. When we do that, we get a number that is, 1.68, and times, the base is still 10. However, because we made the number smaller, in order to keep this still true, we need to make this exponent bigger. So we're going to go ahead and the power is now 4. So our answer is 1.68 times 10 to the 4th power. So hopefully you're able to do these very well. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask me specifically. You can go back and watch the video and over again if you need to. So this is how we solve problems when the base is 10 and the power is the same, and it's addition. Next video, we will talk about what does addition look like when the base is 10 and the powers are different. Hopefully this helps you. Good luck.